Hello everyone, the Division game just went live on Twitch with an agent briefing. It's the new style of State of the Game really. It was a pre-recorded video, they streamed it live, it was, as I said, it was pre-recorded. And they did a recap on everything that we know so far. That's what they said they were going to do. And they discussed the state of the game and where it is heading. We've got a date for Season 10 and we got some more information as well. They did reveal information about the ETF and also like the specialization changes and everything that's been announced but then got delayed, and it is coming but we don't know when. They spoke about all of this and we streamed it live on the channel and we watched it live together and we reacted. A lot of people were quite disappointed and stuff because there was nothing new or whatnot, but I am quite positive myself. And in this video now I just want to recap on everything that they discussed in this agent briefing and just put it down into smaller bite-sized chunks and take a look at that. So that's what this video is for those that missed the agent briefing earlier. If you do enjoy it, please do hit like and share to support the video. Subscribe if you're new here today, and as always I just want to give a shout out to all the channel members. We are approaching 200 channel members. We're aiming for 200 by the end of the year. I'd really appreciate the support if you want to support that way, and thank you to everybody that does. But most importantly today, do come and check our community when you finish with this video. It's linked at the top of the video description. And we're going to get straight into this agent briefing now, starting with the updated Division 2 universe roadmap. So we've seen this before and they started the agent briefing with this today, and this is where we saw where season 10 got delayed. You can see that the Heartland closed test was done in June, the mobile game announcement was in July, and the Division 2 season 10 was due for release in August. That's now been pushed back to September. They said at the minute the date is going to be September the 13th when we get season 10, and with season 10 it's going to be bringing a new manhunt, new gear, weapons, apparel events. There's going to be new countdown difficulties which we'll have a look at in a moment. There's going to be new legendary difficulties as well on the two remaining strongholds, which is Manning National Zoo and Tidal Basin. So it was confirmed that both legendary strongholds would be in season 10. There's going to be quality of life improvements as well. And then the last bit of the roadmap there is season 11, where again there's going to be a new manhunt as we know, and there's going to be a brand new game mode. I think a lot of people wanted more information on this in today's briefing and they couldn't give any more information. They did touch on it, but they just said that that's going to be revealed in the future. So no new information on that whatsoever, apart from there is a new game mode coming in season 11, again with new gear as well, weapons, apparel events and quality of life improvements. They then went on to discuss the specialization revamp. This was announced a long time ago, I think at the start of the year in January. It's something that they're still working on, and they said they don't want to release this feature until they're 100% happy with it. So it's been taken out of the roadmap. It's not going to be in season 10, it's not going to be in season 11. So I imagine this is going to be part of the year 5 update, which is coming next year. But you can see here there's a linear level progression coming with new linear level system, all power increase perks permanently tied to a character, the power of choice with mods, skill variants and sidearms used with other specializations, and you can mix and match. And then there's going to be customization and choice for your specializations. Playstyle determines perks and valid in all game modes. This is coming. They talked about this but no date yet. All they said is that they want to make it perfect. One new thing they did discuss, there was a couple of new things in the agent briefing today, and one of the new things was this known issues board. It's the first that we've seen of this. You can see here where there's loads of different tabs of what's been reported, what's been investigated, what's in progress, and what's got a fix ready. And what we can do as agents is we can head over to this board, we can report any issues. As I just said, we can see what issues are being investigated. You can also see there's like a priority tab on each one where it's critical, high, medium. So you can have a look at what is being worked on. We can see there that the Delta 3 errors increased after TU 15.2. It's marked as a critical issue which are trying to sort, and they had a fix ready for desktop crashes on PC after 15.2, and that's ready to go out. The planned release of that was TU 15.4. So this is a very good feature for people that want to report bugs and see where bugs are up to. And what I'm going to try and do, they didn't really do a good job of giving us a link to this, so when I finish this video I'm going to go digging for that link, and I'll link it down in the video description so you can actually look at this live and get involved in it. Now, the next new thing they spoke about is not really new, but they're revisiting and they're bringing back the ETF, so the Elite Task Force. Now, in the past, the Elite Task Force has been a group of people that have got involved in the game. They've signed NDAs and they've tested the game out and give a lot of feedback. You used to have to travel to Sweden to do it. And it hasn't been a thing, I don't think, since Warlords of New York. I think that's the last time they did this. So in today's stream, and people were quite disappointed about there not being any new news and it was just a recap of stuff, I think this could be a sign of big things to come, because they are bringing back ETF. They call it ETF Foxtrot, and the features are this time there's going to be no travel restrictions, so you're not going to have to travel out to Sweden to take part in this now. They're going to have dedicated PvP and PvE task forces. You have a direct line with the development team, and you're going to have your say on the game, and you will have to sign NDAs as well, so you are going to be testing stuff of what's coming in the game. And for me, this is a huge sign that year 5 could be a little bit bigger than what we think, possibly with an expansion or something, because to bring back the ETF and this level of commitment and engagement, I feel that there's going to be some big content to come. It could even be the Division 3. They discussed as well, what does that mean for the future of ETF? It said right now the plan is to rebuild the existing program by introducing 2 new task forces dedicated to PvP and PvE elements of the game, which again I think is huge, because a lot of the PvP side of the fan base feel like they're letting PvP down. So the fact that they're going to be focusing on that is very, very good news. And just to reiterate and confirm, do I need travel documents? No, you don't. They said not this time. As mentioned earlier, the ETF Foxtrot does not require traveling to Sweden this time, as the whole world is still dealing with the aftermaths of the global pandemic. So unless they can ensure safe and healthy conditions for meeting in person, we would need to recommend communicating in an online format. All selected agents will only need to have access to the dedicated Discord channel to get involved in this. And if you want to get involved in this, it's very easy to apply. Simply get your smartphone out now and scan this QR code on screen. That'll take you through to the application. You can apply to be on the PvP and the PvE side, or both task forces, but they do want your commitment on both, and you need to prove that you got enough time to dedicate to both. And if you do apply, there's no guarantee you're going to get in. They also stated that. And they said if you want your friends to get involved as well, make sure your friends also scan this QR code and sign up. So I'm going to do that myself, because I'd love to get involved in the PvE side of things for sure. And the fact that we don't need to travel to Sweden now, this is a great opportunity for more people to get involved in the future of this franchise. And they did announce there's going to be a Tu16 Pts, which is going to involve the countdown changes. So we said we'd revisit this at the start. These are the countdown changes that are coming. They're going to be having new difficulties to count down. You're going to have normal, which can be completed solo. So you're going to be able to do solo countdown quite easily. There's going to be the casual one. So 8 players, or hard rather, 8 players can play it casually. So if you're 8 casual players, there's going to be challenging, which is basically countdown as it is now, they said, which is aimed for 8 match-made players. And the final difficulty that is coming is heroic. This is going to be for 4 to 8 hardcore players, and it's going to be more difficult than the current countdown mode is. And then other changes include teammates can't be kicked before or during the extraction, and there's going to be a loot buff for the second wave of hunters and more currency as well. All of this is going to be in the PTS for Title Update 16, yet to be announced. And then they went on to end the briefing with just some agent highlights from Karina. There's some very good highlights, including somebody, our Grifter, I think we ran with on stream before, being at 10,000 on his hardcore character, 10,000 shade level. They shared some screens and stuff the community have been making. But that was it. Today's briefing was basically the new version of the state of the game. They recapped on everything we knew so far, and they did announce the ETF coming back, and that login of errors board, basically, so we can keep in touch with all the errors that are on the game. But that's it. That was today's the Division 2 briefing on the Twitch channel. We did stream it earlier. If you want to watch it in full, I will link that down in the video description so you can watch the whole. It's about a 12-minute briefing where they spoke to us all about this, but we've covered everything they discussed in this recap video from myself today, and I'm quite excited. I know a lot of people are disappointed with it. They want some more new stuff. You want a lot more than what they're giving right now, but I just want to end on, I think there is a lot more coming. I think Season 10 on September the 13th at the minute is something to be really looking forward to, especially with the new legendaries. I think the Manhunt content is going to be very, very good. It's going to be evolving the story so much more, so we've got that to look forward to. And they did again mention Year 5. Year 5 is being worked on as we speak. I really do feel that's going to be an expansion or something big, especially with the ETF coming. But we'll see. You know, let me know what you think down in the comments. I'd appreciate your thoughts as well. Comment down below what you think about today's briefing. Are you excited with the things to come? I know I am, even though we've got to wait a little bit longer for them, but we're going to end this video here. Thank you for watching earlier. If you did, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to hit like and share to support it. Subscribe to the channel for more content from me. And now you're done, come and check our community. It's linked at the top of the video description. Until next time, thank you for watching this. Stay safe and peace out.